Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. A couple of firsts today on the channel. This is the new, if you will, V2 F-16 for me. Of course, this was released this spring. I'm finally getting it on the channel. RC Geeks afterburner installed, some delays with that and some parts due to some changes to V2 versus V1. But one other reason why I wanted to post this, of course, is Horizon is having a sale and this plane is part of it. Don't think it's ever been this reasonable, if that's what you want to call it, since it's been released. Good deal, pick it up. This has always been a good flying plane, and we'll have some do some videos on this plane as well. No part-timer with this one, but we will have some videos with part-timer filming. So like and subscribe, hit the bell. Mark with Ultimate RC, again, the Eflite F-16 70mm V2. We have got a smart battery in here, the 3250C. This CG's out just about down the middle of what is in the manual. Oddly enough, it was dead calm when I got here. Now we've got an east wind. Thankfully, this is an east-west runway. It's gotten a bit breezy. I would say it's gone to 5 miles an hour just like that. But should be good for this jet. Will help with landing, though. Here, I have the most runway I've probably ever had, even compared to the cottage up north where I fly V1 now, and you can check those videos out on the channel. Got some posted there flying in between the cattails on either side of the road, or at least on the one side. And so that's where that is going to spend the remainder of its flying days. And of course now we've got V2. So let's get this up, and let's hope that a couple of Maidens here, both runway and well, I'm gonna have to get rid of that beep. All right, YouTube, so I can't really figure out at the moment why I'm getting that low, or at least where to turn that off, that beep. That's about like a center position or something like that. The wind just keeps picking up here, so I want to get this flight in. We're probably now past 5 miles an hour, and I swear to God, I was here 10 minutes ago. It was absolutely calm. So no flaps, of course, even though I'm futzing around with my flaps. Plenty of runway. Let's see what we got. Ooh.
Gear up. Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right. That was quite the liftoff. Bring it a little bit closer to home here. Now the other V1 didn't lift off like that before, so I had some questions when I picked this model up, or at least when it would sit on the ground. Like, if I remember right, V1, if you have the nose cone on, it will sit flat on its wheels and not tip up like a lot of models will do. This one was not wanting to do that, so I don't know if the new, I would imagine, I think there's a bigger or more powerful motor in here, or EDF, and that may be changing power to weight. Boy, the wind is, I go from what I think is going to be a really calm flight to that thing really dancing around up there. I'm going to pull it out of safe here for just a minute.
AS3 mode.
Yeah.
Safe mode. High rate. Mid rate.
I'm going into mid rates.
AS3 next mode. Safe mode.
All right.
1 minute.
We're going to try and approach here. Try to get set up for that.
Gear down.
Bring gear down.
Mid rate. Mid rate. Low rate.
We're going to try low rates because I feel like the elevator is really sensitive compared to V1.
30 seconds.
I thought I was mid back on CG. Lots of runway here. Full control descent with throttle.
9. 8.
All right. There you go. A little more eventful than I thought. At the end of the day, no problem, but man, the amount the wind has picked up here
AS3 next mode.
in a short amount of time is unfortunate. I had another battery I was going to put into this. I don't know that I will. Number one, I'm a little wondering maybe if we should go farther forward with telemetry, but of course, no part-timer here today. Like and subscribe, hit the bell, YouTube. The Eflite F-16 V2. You'll see this a lot on the channel, especially if we've got to futz with it a little bit compared to what V1 was like. I had that plane dialed in pretty good, but I don't remember having to spend much to do that. So, could be just battery position. We'll see. Again, like and subscribe, hit the bell. And oh, one other thing to note. An oldie but goodie plane will be making an appearance on the channel. Discontinued jet that I wanted from day one. Once I did this, started this hobby back in 2020. It got discontinued maybe less than a year into it. I was not ready for this jet. It's an 80 millimeter. It has an F, and there's a number, and it's a single number, and that's all I'm going to tell you. But I picked it up off of Facebook in pristine condition, and this may be where we fly it. We'll have to see. So that's coming to the channel soon as well. Again, like and subscribe. Mark with Ultimate RC. Hey YouTube, going to do a second run. I've got a 30C 3200 Smart Pack in a little bit farther forward, not a lot, maybe a half an inch. Seems to be getting windier. I feel like I'm up at the cottage because this is the type of, I was about to say, non-friendly YouTube comment. The type of stuff that happens up there with wind forecasts, where out of nowhere, wind kicks up, not forecasted. This was forecast to go east, but not be more than maybe 3-4 miles an hour, and I feel like I've had a gust of 10 already. So we may just practice touch and goes with this to see where CG is at. I may not already like the CG in the book. New runway here again, east-west, ton of runway. So let's put this up. 3 minutes 30 seconds on the timer.
Gear up.
This jet definitely has a different response on takeoff
Remaining 3 minutes.
compared to the V1. It gets up a lot quicker, it seems. Well, if you're going to be able to see that, that's the RC Geeks latest afterburner. There's a couple different patterns now that he's got in there, and it works with telemetry as far as smart receivers, ESCs. A lot of the other ones out there don't. So I got in this jet. Gonna go right through the sun, not a good idea. Thankfully, we got a lot of cloud cover. All right, let's try some touch and goes here. I think I may want to dial some more expo in. The other thing is, I did download.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Gear down.
I'm gonna try a north approach here. I did download a profile for this, and I thought I switched to expo on it, because I was running at least 20% all the way around. I think the book has this at like 5 or 10 or something like that. Maybe I didn't switch it. Oof. Thing for shoulders. Punch it up.
AS3X mode. Safe mode. Reverse gear up. ESC 20.
And reverse thrust, and again telemetry on this plane.
Gear down.
I got touch controls on the IX-14, so I can generally tell where things are at. Wow, pretty nice touchdown there, but I don't know if that was just the turbulence in the wind, and it very well may be, and I'm mistaking that for sensitivity on the aileron axis, and maybe even with what's going on with the elevator on takeoff. Not sure. Let's see. Speaking of telemetry, let's check. Times like this, when wish part-timer was here to film this stuff. Still getting used to having the camera on top of my head, as opposed to the old one that I had was mounted on the side of my head. 40%. We're gonna try one more.
Safe mode.
More quick touch and go.
AS3X mode. Safe mode.
Really like the runway so far.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Thankfully, they last time I was here, they didn't have the gravel shoulders in, which is a good thing. Yeah, she just, again, I don't know if that's the wind or the way she just kicks off the runway like that. I don't remember the
4 volts.
other one doing that. Probably gonna have to go back and watch some of my videos. I did post recently some video of V1 flying up at the tide, where it's gonna have its home, if you will, and taking off from that runway, which is up to this point the longest runway that I've flown off of. This one, though, is definitely longer. I think one of my flying buddies that likes to fly jets with me is going to be pretty excited once I show him this spot. All right, YouTube, well, there you have it. I think we'll call it a day. Again, I hope to have at least one video with a part-timer filming this, and hopefully we'll not sure how I'm going to present this yet in regards to if I'm going to have one or both of the flights I did today, along with that flight, which I hope to get in the next day or two, or if I'll release them separately. But again, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and again, coming soon, the oldie but goodie that I got on Facebook is a jet. It's 80 millimeter. It's discontinued. I always wanted it. It got discontinued a year into this, roughly, for me, which was 2020, and it has enough. And I'm not going to tell you the number, but it's in pristine shape, and pretty excited to get it. I've been looking for it for a couple of years, and finally found one on Facebook that was not a 5-hour drive to go get. So that's it. Check out the channel, YouTube, like and subscribe, hit the bell. Again, the Eflite F-16 70 millimeter with, there it is, the new RC Geeks afterburner V2 telemetry capable. All right, thanks for watching. Mark with Ultimate RC.